we look at how hard-headed these people who support Trump, demon just got its wings, seem to be, and we think, there is no way they're coming around to another line of reasoning. All we have to do is remember they're human. Well, they're Homo sapiens. I won't say Homo sapiens sapiens, because it may be that they're only on the first level. So Homo sapien, they're not coming to an understanding quite yet. They're still acting like animals. And as animals, it's been said that the difference between the orangutan, when we watch their environment, and the Homo sapiens sapiens, is that the human, the reason orangutans haven't developed a civilization and built and did all the things that we've done is because by nature they are not such a social species, such a pack mentality. The male adults will go out to the woods, to the forest. Orangutan means man of the forest in the Borneo language. Man of the forest. They go out for months on end by themselves, alone. Nobody knows what they do, and I figure they're thinking, what else would they be doing? But they may just need their space. As great apes, the gibbons, the orangutan, the mountain gorilla, the chimpanzee, and us. No tail, no tail. That's what defines an ape. We may share some of the same social characteristics between each other, more differences within than between outside. So some of us may need to be less social for our own well-being. So orangutan doesn't need a friend. Humans, there's a pack mentality to it. That's what's gotten us this far, fighting off, giving ourselves space to build and create and destroy. Not necessarily in that order. We need to feel like we're on the winning team. That's what we see when we see these people that seem so hard-headed that they will never bend. But it's like Thomas Kuhn talks about in science. You know, they'll hold on. It takes a while sometimes for the other scientists to get in line with someone like Einstein or somebody that's coming up with something new that they have no concept of, because they're just book scientists and they follow the rules and they keep jobs, and maybe they reach a point of importance that they want to hold on to. So they follow with the way the people that are looking up to them want them to think, and it makes it harder for them to change. But given time, as this new way is in place and other people see how it works, more people will switch over because they want to be on the winning team. And it's like the lions. There are people that will wait and wait and wait forever because they've chosen a team. That's what's happening with these people. They've chosen a team. That's what they do to us by having us vote and call it our vote. It's still the Electoral College that decides what happens, and we're seeing that now. If the Electoral College doesn't want to follow what the people said, well, normally they would. it only makes sense. It keeps things clean. But if they decide not to, they don't have to. That's what I learned somewhere. They can do whatever the fuck they want. That's why it becomes so tenuous. I think that's the word. And creepy. You really don't know what you're getting until it happens. But these people, when we vote, we choose a team, it seems. Not me. And I'm part of the problem. It might seem, but if there aren't a whole population of people who aren't buying into everything that's going on, the whole thing's going to fall apart. So some of us are allowed to think the way we want. Not everybody. I do not encourage it. It's easy living. But so, as in science, then you get the older people, as hard-headed as they seem, once everybody else around them starts going a different way and their way starts crumbling, they still want to be on the winning team. And so, as much as they may still think the other way in the back of their minds, they have to hide it. And they will switch over eventually, or they will die. And things change. That's what's happened with this Constitution thing. I've realized suddenly, for the first time in my life, there are people that really do love the Constitution, and I see their point of view, trying to hold things together. Something that so long ago they used foresight, the framers of this Constitution, see how things were going to be going, and these people are trying to keep them in line. And it's really a good thing that there are people like this that love the Constitution or are trying to hold this thing together, because otherwise we'd be lost. We'd be backstepping. It's just like I said before, we're entering a feudal system again, is what it might seem. And the best way to bring people back, which they will in time come back, because they hate to be walking around with a bunch of losers, that poor guy. And if he can't show that he's deep down a winner and can't even play by the rules to do it, that's how you know a winner is somebody who plays within the rules of the game and can still succeed. He doesn't have to cheat. These people will come around again. As I said before, we're never going to see this country be the way it was. This has proven it all through the years. My dad saying how the world's going crazy, and he's right, but it's always been going crazy. It's just that happens to be the old people want it to be their brand of crazy, the brand that they grew up with, and they keep trying to pull that back up into the now, so we can just be on this stupid loop forever. What we need to do is just let it go and embrace it, and actually embrace it in the loving way instead of the crushing way. You don't put a bear hug on the way we're going. You will have people fighting back through the rest of time. It's just time for us to understand. Forget about those people who you think are so hard-headed they'll never come around. They will, if there are enough of you that are willing to see the future evolve in its own way. Time will always tell a story.